Welcome to Token Clash. Today, we evaluate two enterprise-grade networks built specifically to handle institutional finance and massive corporate adoption. First is Hedera, trading today at approximately $0.09, with a market capitalization of roughly $4 billion. Next is Algorand, also currently trading at approximately $0.09, holding a market capitalization of roughly $800 million. Our evaluation is driven strictly by a cumulative star scoring system across 9 categories. The project that aggregates the highest technical score takes the crown. Let's look at the data. Hedera has cultivated a highly organized community known for tracking real-world enterprise use cases and corporate council updates. Algorand possesses a community heavily focused on academic rigor and technical purity, often led by developers and cryptography enthusiasts. While both communities are passionate, Hedera's continuous stream of corporate announcements drives slightly higher daily engagement and social volume across professional networks. Hedera secures 17 points. Algorand takes 16. Both networks are fully integrated into global financial infrastructure. You can find Hedera and Algorand on Binance, Coinbase, and traditional finance gateways. Hedera currently maintains a superior daily trading volume, typically oscillating between $70 and $100 million. Algorand processes a highly respectable but lower daily volume of $40 to $60 million. For offering deeper liquidity pools and higher daily institutional volume, Hedera secures 19 points against Algorand's 17. The total is 36 for Hedera and 33 for Algorand. Token dynamics have historically challenged both networks, as both utilize a hard-capped maximum supply. Hedera is capped at 50 billion tokens, and while it releases tokens predictably to fund ecosystem growth, it still faces future dilution risk as billions of tokens remain locked. Algorand is capped at 10 billion tokens. After years of aggressive inflation, the vast majority of its supply is already circulating in the open market. Because Algorand has already absorbed its heaviest dilution phases, it offers a vastly superior mathematical advantage for new long-term investors today. Algorand secures 19 points, Hedera takes 15. Algorand takes the lead, 52 to 51. Hedera does not use a traditional blockchain. It utilizes a Hashgraph consensus algorithm which uses a gossip protocol where computers constantly whisper information to each other to achieve absolute mathematical fairness and high speed. Algorand was created by a Massachusetts Institute of Technology professor. It utilizes pure proof of stake, relying on verifiable random functions to secretly select block creators like a digital lottery. This guarantees that the network can never split into two different chains, and transactions are instantly final. Because both represent monumental, entirely unique leaps in cryptography, both secure a near-perfect 19 points. The score is 71 for Algorand and 70 for Hedera. Looking at network utility, Hedera processes a staggering amount of daily transactions, often clearing tens of millions of operations per day. However, the vast majority of this volume is driven by automated enterprise tracking services, not individual retail users. Algorand processes fewer total daily transactions, but hosts a broader diversity of use cases, including real estate tokenization, travel ticketing platforms, and decentralized finance protocols. For sheer industrial throughput and enterprise volume, Hedera secures 19 points. Algorand takes 17 points for its diverse application ecosystem. Hedera reclaims the lead, 89 to 88. Trust and leadership define this sector. Hedera is governed by a council of 39 massive global corporations, including Google, Boeing, and Dell. This provides unmatched corporate credibility. Algorand was founded by Silvio Micali, one of the foremost cryptographers in human history, and its foundation is staffed by veteran financial executives pushing for government and banking adoption. Both projects possess the absolute highest level of institutional pedigree available in the industry. The judges award a perfect 20 points to both. Hedera leads 109 to 108. Hedera's corporate council model means the network is currently permissioned. Only the massive corporate council members run the validator nodes. While this is highly secure, it is technically centralized around these entities for now. Algorand is fully permissionless for participation, allowing anyone holding the token to participate in consensus, though its relay node structure has historically relied on early backers. For staying truer to the cryptographic ethos of open, permissionless network participation, Algorand earns 19 points. Hedera takes 14, Algorand takes a commanding lead, 127 to 123. Both networks are aggressively pursuing the tokenization of real-world assets. Hedera leverages its corporate counsel to attract massive supply chain and environmental tracking projects, cementing its narrative as the network for Fortune 500 companies. Algorand is actively running pilot programs for digital currencies and tokenized financial instruments, recently announcing major infrastructure upgrades to attract developers. For maintaining a stronger grip on the enterprise adoption narrative, Hedera secures 18 points against Algorand's 17. The gap narrows to Algorand 144, Hedera 141. Both assets experienced severe drawdowns during the bear market, heavily impacted by their token emission schedules. Currently, both are trading at highly compressed valuations compared to their historical peaks. Hedera has demonstrated slightly better resilience in maintaining its multi-billion-dollar market capitalization and protecting its critical support levels during market panics. Algorand has struggled more significantly to reclaim its former valuation rankings despite its flawless technology. Hedera secures 16 points for superior market capitalization resilience. Algorand takes 15. This concludes our technical evaluation. We have tabulated the final scores. Hedera accumulated 157 total points, demonstrating unmatched corporate partnerships, massive automated transaction volume, and deep liquidity. However, with a final score of 159 total points, Algorand takes the victory. The summary is clear. If you want exposure to a network governed by the largest corporations on Earth, Hedera is an absolute powerhouse. But if you value open decentralization, instant transaction finality, and a token supply that has already absorbed its worst inflation history, Algorand is the mathematically superior choice today. Always do your own research before allocating capital. Subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive analysis. I will see you in the next battle.